Illustrator in 12-step recovery. I go by the name 12Drawings. In the 1930s, the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous was written. That's the basic text. It was written by an alcoholic named Bill Wilson. And in it, he spelled out the 12 steps that are now familiar to many. And in the 9th step, he spelled out 12 promises, which are so encouraging, they're often pulled out and read separately at many recovery meetings. Because I am also encouraged by those promises, I pulled out the promises and chose one key word from each promise to illustrate in order to remind me of what exactly that promise is saying. And to make sure that I'm on target, I went and found a 1934 dictionary, again, contemporary to when the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous was written, and I looked up a key word from each of the 12 promises. Promise 11 says, we will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. I didn't look up all those words. I did look up the one word that I thought was key to understanding what this promise is probably saying. It's the word baffle. And I looked it up. 1934, the word baffle was a verb. It meant to check or defeat by perplexing. Now, I would have guessed baffle just meant confused. I'm a confused person. I'm baffled. I'm disoriented or whatever. This actually talks about baffle as if it is a strategy to check or defeat by perplexing. In other words, I'm going to confuse the enemy, and so they won't know how to attack me. And we will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. It means things that used to come at me that terrified me because I didn't know how to take them. I was perplexed by them. I was confused by them. Someone would offer to be my friend, and I wasn't sure whether I should accept that offer or not because maybe they've got an ulterior motive, yada, yada, yada. I realize the promise is we will intuitively know how to handle those situations which used to defeat us through confusion. So I chose a way to illustrate this word so I could always remember it was in nature. Zebras, which are pretty cool animals, they have that wonderful black and white striping, and when they travel in herds, I can imagine myself being a lion wanting to pick one to attack for my daily meal. And when I look at it from the lion's low to the ground point of view, I kind of see the genius of the plan here, the divine plan, because what a mess. Where would you start if you were the lion and you saw these hooves go flashing by you? Everyone different, everyone broken up by the pattern. He's now baffled. He doesn't know how to handle the situation. And I'm rooting for the zebras. I'm going to be able to get away from that situation. And that's because I have the help of whoever it was that's helping these dudes get away from their danger. So please look for more on the website 12drawings.com. Thanks so much for listening.